Nancy and I had this wonderful idea a few weeks ago that we'd like to perform together. And so we came up with the idea of having some music that sets the mood for the stories. And the first story comes from that time of childhood, which Whitmont suggests is a time of play, where we don't have any goal to achieve. We don't care whether we get paid for anything that we do. We just get caught up in our imaginations and enjoying the event. And that, for me, comes in a story called Scary Bedroom. When I was 7 years old, I lived in a great big old house out in the country between two towns in western Pennsylvania, Beaver and Midland, Pennsylvania. It was a big house. When you came up through the front yard, there was a big front porch. You went in the front door, and there was a living room, a dining room, and a kitchen in the back. At the left of the living room, there was a stairs that went up to the second floor. At the top of those stairs, there was a bathroom to the left, and there were 3 bedrooms down the hall. My mom and dad slept in one of the bedrooms. My older sister, Gloria, she had the second bedroom, and there was a single man who lived with our family. He had the 3rd bedroom. That meant that my brother Cecil and I did not have a bedroom. We had to sleep in the 3rd floor attic bedroom. So when I was 7 years old, every night when I went to bed, I had to go down this dark hallway, open up a creaky old door. There was no light switch down at the 2nd floor. You had to go all the way up into the 3rd floor, and there was a chain you pulled to turn on the light, and you looked into this great big attic room. To the left of the stairs, that's where a place my mother stored things. There was a clothesline that she hung old suits and coats on. There were boxes and trunks. There was one single window without a curtain over it at the far end of the storage area. Now, to the right of the steps, that was the bedroom for Cecil and I. And it looked like a regular bedroom. There was a rug on the floor. There was a big double bed, 2 chests of drawers, 2 windows with curtains. It looked just like a bedroom. Until 3 o'clock in the morning when you had to pee. I would wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning almost always. It seemed the moonlight would be shining through that window in the storage area onto the old coats hanging on the clothesline, and they all looked like I felt like there was a creature over there just waiting for me to go down to the bathroom. And so I would cross my legs and hold it, trying to get through the night without going down to the 2nd floor. Well, it was a scary, scary place. But the scariest thing that ever happened in that room, that's the story I'd like to tell. I went down the long hallway, opened up the creaky old door, and I went up the stairs. I went up the stairs. I grabbed the chain, turned on the light. I looked over and saw the old coats. I took one look at them, turned out the light, and ran over to my bed. About 3 feet, I dove through the air, hit that bed, and you never saw a kid go under the covers any faster than I did that night. But you know, it was a hot summer's night. Too hot to be under the covers. And so finally, after about 3 or 4 minutes, I poked my head out from under the covers, and I looked up at the ceiling, and I could see there was a light shining on the ceiling, and there was a shadow of a great big hand. It looked like it was about ready to come down and grab me. And then I heard my brother laughing. He was there in the stairs with a flashlight, running his hand down over the flashlight. I said, "Cecil, you know I'm scared. Just get out of here and leave me alone." So he laughed and went back downstairs. And I grabbed the covers and put them back over my head because I figured, hey, it's better to be hot than it is to be dead. Well, I fell asleep that night. And I slept maybe 3 or 4 hours like it seemed that I always did. And then sometime in the middle of the night, I had to pee. And I woke up. And when I woke up, my brother was there sleeping right beside me. And I looked over across the room towards the old coats, and there they were. But that wasn't the scary thing, or the imaginative thing. Because you know, I looked past the old coats to that 3rd floor attic window, 30 feet in the air, and there I saw in the face of that window Frankenstein. Puke green colored skin, high scars on his forehead, and little beady eyes, and he was staring at me right through that window. Well, I tell you, I grabbed the covers, put them back over my head, folded my hands, and started to say my prayers to Lord Jesus to hope that he would keep me from death. And he did. I didn't die that night. But in the morning, when I had a chance in the clear light of day to think about what had happened, and I said to myself, isn't that amazing? I don't even need television to have a wondrous story come to life. Right in my own bedroom, I can see Frankenstein and make up my own stories that are scary for somebody else who ends up sleeping with me.